want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding this important hearing today, examining the operation and effectiveness of the nation's wholesale electricity markets. I must also commend you, Mr. Chairman, for following up last week's very informative hearing when we heard from industry insiders with today's discussion consisting of regional grid operators, as these are the people responsible for administrating the nation's wholesale electricity market and managing the day-to-day operations of the respective transmission systems. Mr. Chairman, it's been some time since this subcommittee has held comprehensive hearings on the Federal Power Act, and I think these informative discussions greatly benefit all of our members and will ultimately help us make better, more informed decisions when determining whether we need to update the Federal Power Act or leave it as it is. Mr. Chairman, one of the points that every one of our industry panelists from last week's hearing agreed upon was the fact that the nation's electricity grid has changed in recent years and will continue to undergo dramatic transformations in the near future. Whether spurred by state and federal policy, market forces, or consumer demands and behavior, we see significant new trends taking place in the electricity market. Mr. Chairman, consumers are driving many of these changes as they demand new tools to more responsibly use energy, both as a way to save money and as a way to save the environment. Some of these trends include greater demand for cleaner, renewable sources of energy to compete with traditional fossil fuels, an increase in distributed generation and demand response resources, more energy efficiency initiatives, and all the while demanding lower energy costs. While all of these consumer-driven changes, there is also the debate whether issues such as fuel diversity, and distributed energy make the grid more or less reliable. And I look forward to hearing from our witnesses on this important topic. There's also the important issue of grid modernization and grid security. As new and different sources of energy are absorbed into the grid, it is important that we have the infrastructure in place to get this newer, cleaner energy from the places where it is produced to the places where it is needed. Congress should not only focus on streamlining regulations in an environmentally safe and responsible way, but also, Mr. Chairman, but also on making sure that we provide adequate investment into modernizing and securing the grid. Mr. Chairman, the American people want to feel confident that our energy infrastructure provides secure, reliable, sustainable energy, while also understanding that the grid is safe from attacks, whether those attacks be cyber or physical, natural, or man-made. So, Mr. Chairman, I look forward to engaging today's distinguished panelists on what they identify as the greatest opportunities, as well as the most difficult challenges that we see in ensuring that we have a greener, cleaner, more integrated 21st century grid. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I thank you, and I yield back the balance of my time.